as you listen to the flow of my voice, that there's a natural comfort in simply letting your mind wander for a moment or two. And it's interesting, isn't it? How when someone sets aside a few minutes just for themselves, the world outside can become a little quieter, as if every sound and every thought begins to slip softly into the background. And perhaps you're already aware of the way your breath finds its own rhythm, gentle and even. And maybe you're just now noticing that those thoughts that seemed busy, those tasks that felt urgent, can just drift further away, just for now, becoming less important. And with each word I say, you may discover you can allow your eyes, whether open or closed, to become soft and comfortable, settling on nothing in particular, or even just closing on their own, just because they want to. As you simply listen, you might begin to realize how easy it can be to allow even the smallest muscles, perhaps in your forehead or in your jaw, to loosen, and noticing a slight feeling of relaxation flowing through every muscle in your face. And I wonder if you can find one tiny muscle somewhere in your body now. And imagine it just letting go. And that relaxed feeling can begin to spread without effort, simply because you allow it to. And you don't have to do anything special. Just notice how pleasant it can be to let your mind be curious about what comes next, and to decide, without deciding, to go deeper into this relaxation. And you can hear every word I say, or let some of them just drift by, knowing that all of the words are just for you. And as that comfort grows, imagine the gentle warmth of sunlight beginning to spread across your body, almost like a soft golden blanket. Just notice how easily your body responds, how your shoulders might settle, your arms become heavier or maybe lighter, as you simply allow this sensation to travel downwards, like honey pouring steadily, melting away any last bits of tightness or tension. And you can take a moment to just picture yourself sitting by a calm, sparkling lake. Its surface is so still that every ripple seems to slow time itself. The air is clear and quiet, scented with freshness, and the only movement is a gentle breeze, just enough to remind you that you're perfectly safe and cared for right here, right now. And you might begin to feel the way your heartbeat, slow and steady, settles into harmony with your breathing. That feeling of warmth and peacefulness moves down through your chest, through your back, loosening and untangling, perhaps even finding its way down through your belly, your hips, your thighs, all the way down to your toes. Each breath draws you deeper, deeper into a state of stillness, where thinking becomes effortless and thoughts float by like clouds. And as you watch that lake, you may notice a pebble skipping across the surface, leaving rings that gradually smooth out until the water grows still again, and you can allow any stray thoughts to be just like those ripples, appearing just for a moment and then fading quietly away as everything settles into soothing calm just beneath the surface. And when you're ready, now or maybe in a moment, simply allow this golden, drifting feeling to become 10 times more comfortable, 10 times more deep and restful with every breath. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing important to do. Just enjoy how easy it becomes to sink into this gentle, supportive relaxation. And now in this quiet, unhurried space, where your mind can let go of outside pressures, you may begin to notice how analysis paralysis, those moments when decision making feels tangled and stuck, can seem distant, like hearing a faint echo in another room. And right now, in this comfort you've created, just imagine a beautiful ancient tree. Its roots run deep, anchoring it solidly to the earth, while its branches reach wide and free, moving easily with the winds that come and go. And you might notice, just as the wind gently rustles some branches, some leaves move and others are motionless, just like thoughts and decisions that can come and go without disturbing your inner calm. And you can become aware that your mind just like that tree, can stay steady and relaxed, even as choices pass by, knowing each one is just a moment in time, not something permanent. And maybe you've experienced a time when the more you tried to figure out every detail, the more stuck you felt. Like trying to untangle a knot by pulling at all the threads at once. And your mind is wise. And perhaps you'll discover now, or maybe later, that solutions can come not from pulling harder, but from stepping back and allowing a gentle clarity. It's as if when you let the knot rest in your hand, turning it gently, you find an end that's easier to loosen. And when you give yourself permission to pause, you can find decisions can unwind themselves. And you can begin to trust that your mind can choose the simplest, clearest path, letting all the unnecessary options drift away, leaving behind only what's most important. And as you listen and relax, you might begin to realize, even now, an emerging sense of trust, a sense that it's safe, even rewarding, to make a choice. And with every breath, you can allow any pressure to resolve into curiosity, noticing how each moment of uncertainty is simply a doorway, a space for new possibilities, for gentle exploration. And even now, you can remember times when you made decisions easily, perhaps choosing something small like what to wear or what to enjoy for breakfast, all without overthinking and with no troubling afterthoughts. And just notice how good it feels when decisions come naturally, when you sense what matters most and step forwards with confidence, knowing you can always adjust, always move on. And knowing now, or sometimes soon, that good enough can be just fine. It can allow you to let go of the need for perfection. And you can picture yourself sometime in the future facing a decision. And you can notice how your mind automatically weighs the most important information, dismisses the rest, and calmly picks a direction. Your breath remains relaxed, your body calm, as you find satisfaction in moving forward, even before every detail is mapped out. And just as an artist begins a painting, not knowing every brushstroke in advance, and you too can begin your path, letting each step create the way ahead. And you can trust that your unconscious mind, wise and capable, is always ready to support you, to help you when it's time to pause for reflection, knowing when it's time to act. You can just allow this new pattern of thinking to take root within, so that each time you feel indecision, you remember this deep experience of relaxation, clarity, and easy forward motion. And you can just let the gentle wisdom you now embody guide your next steps, simply, calmly, and with purpose. And now it's time to bring this session to a close. In a moment, you'll find yourself returning to the present, bringing with you a wonderful sense of calm, clarity, and a newfound confidence in your ability to decide. As you become more aware of your body resting comfortably, notice how your breath becomes a little deeper, and the sounds around you begin to grow a little clearer. You may notice the gentle surface beneath you supporting you fully, and a sense in your fingers and toes of returning energy. You can allow your mind to return easily, as if emerging from a refreshing nap, uplifted and awake. And as I count from 1 to 5, with each number, find yourself becoming more alert and ready to embrace whatever decisions come next. 1. Becoming more aware of the room around you. 2. Feeling energy returning to your body. 3. Moving fingers and toes, gently stretching. 4. Taking another deep breath, feeling refreshed. And 5. Eyes open, fully present, alert, clear-minded, and ready to move forwards. And any time you find yourself unsure or overthinking, you'll instantly recall this feeling of relaxed clarity. Without conscious effort, your mind will sort options with ease, allowing you to quickly decide and trust that all decisions are steps along your path. Each day, this calm confidence will grow stronger and soon become second nature. Thank you for allowing yourself this time for deep, nourishing relaxation and clear mental change. Remember, each time you practice this session, your mind becomes more adept at letting decisions flow effortlessly. And with patience and self-kindness, you'll find that clarity and confidence are yours to enjoy. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.